Morning, dear student. Welcome again, Sanskar Science Academy online classes. So, dear student, after the male reproductive system stamen, now today our point is carpel, which is also known as pistil. Simply, what is carpel? So, carpel is a female reproductive part of flower. I repeat, what is carpel or pistil? So carpel is a female reproductive part of flower and it is a modified mega sporophyll. So simply, if anyone asks you that what is carpel, then your answer is it is a modified megasporophyll and act as a female reproductive part of plant. So now, what is the structure of carpel? So simple, in its carpel, especially three parts are present. It is ovary. Ovary is a basal part and swollen part of pistil. This part is style and uppermost part is stigma. So in another word, I can say carpel or pistil divided into three parts. First, stigma, style and ovary. Ovary situated on the thalamus. So it is thalamus part. Is that clear? Now, what is the most important part of pistil or carpel? Simply, most important part of pistil or carpel is ovary. Okay. In ovary, another structure is present, which is called ovule. It is a structure of pistil or carpel. What is a ovule? Ovule is a megasporangium part of pistil. So what is ovule? Ovule is a megasporangium, and what is carpel or pistil? It is a megasporophyll. Is that clear? Now, what is style? Style is a long cylindrical part which is situated between the stigma and ovary. What is stigma? It is a topmost or uppermost part of carpel and act as a platform or provide the platform to the pollen grain. It means after the pollination, pollen grain कहाँ पर transfer होते हैं? Stigma पर ही transfer होते हैं. Is that clear? Now next point, structure of ovule, it means megasporangium. So next point, structure of ovule or megasporangium. Especially in megasporangium, central part is made up by parenchymatous cell, and this part is known as nucellus. So just nucellus is made up by parenchymatous cell, parenchymatous cells. Especially in parenchymatous cell division or cell division capacity is present. Now nucellus is surrounded by one or two layer. It is single layer, one or two layer. This layer are known as integument. This layer are known as integument. If one integument is present around the nucleus. If one integument is present around the nucleus, this type of ovule is called monotagmic. If two integuments are present surrounded by nucleus, called bitegmic. So especially on the bases of integument, ovules are of two types. One is monotagmic and second is bitegmic. If only one integument is present, this type of ovule is called as monotagmic, and if two ovules are present, this type of ovule is called bitegmic. Simply look at this part. It is a part of nucleus. It is a part of nucleus which is not covered by integument. ये nucleus का part है जो integument से covered नहीं है. ये this part is known as micropyle. This part is known as micropyle. So what is micropyle? It is a remaining part of nucleus which is not surrounded by integument. Now opposite part of micropyle is called chalaza. I repeat, opposite part of micropyle is known as chalaza. Now in nucleus, especially as structure is found or present which is known as embryo sac, and embryo sac is called female gametophyte. So name of the female gametophyte is embryo sac. Especially in embryo sac, it is imagine that it is embryo sac. Three cells are present or situated. Toward the chalaza. This group is known as antipodal cell. I repeat, cells which are three in number and lies toward the chalaza, situated toward the chalaza, is called antipodal cell. So antipodal cell is a group of three cells. Similarly, three cells are present toward the micropyle. These three cells commonly known as egg aperture. These three cells are commonly known as egg aperture. In egg aperture, it is single egg cell which is haploid and act as a female female gamete. It is group of two cells. These cells are known as subsidiary cells. These cells are known as subsidiary cells. So three cells are situated toward the micropyle, which cell are known as egg aperture. In egg aperture, one is egg cell which act as a female gamete and two subsidiary cells. Central part of embryo sac is made up by two cells which are combined, जो कि मिली हुई हैं, and these are combined cells and become single cell, and it is known as secondary nucleus. So in embryo sac, 1, 2, 3, 4, it is single cell. 5, 6, 7, 7 cells are present, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 nucleated. It means 8 nucleus. So just I can say in embryo sac of angiosperm plant, 7 cells and 8 nucleus are present, and it is most important question for your board examination. Is that clear? Now again, structure of ovule or megasporangium. First layer which is called nucellus, made up by parenchymatous cell, and in parenchymatous cell division is present. Nucellus is surrounded by integument 1 or 2. If one integument is present, this type of ovule is called monotegmic. If two are present, then called bitegmic. Now it is a remaining part of nucellus which is not covered by integument is called micropyle, and opposite part of micropyle is called chalaza. Especially in nucellus, a special structure is present which is known embryo sac. Especially in embryo sac, which is called female gametophyte, 7 cells and 8 nucleus are present. 3 cells which are situated toward the chalaza are called antipodal cell. 3 cells which are situated toward the micropyle called egg aperture. In egg aperture, 1 egg cell and 2 subsidiary cells, and central part is made up by secondary nucleus. So it is a structure of ovule or just megasporangium. Now in next class we discussed about embryo sac. Have a good day.